There really is a sense of destiny here. I've been hanging out with these characters for 35 years. To bring Wētā Workshop and Warhammer together and to be allowed to do this is actually mind-blowing.
Their sheer size, I mean, they're just so imposing.
It's gonna be big.
It's actually great to transform a mini into a large statue.
At 6 scale, we have to show all the detail. There's nowhere to hide. We don't want to be the people that get this wrong. Our character selection, this was an incredibly enjoyable process and also daunting. There are so many great characters to choose from. We took a huge amount of influence from the Space Marine 2 trailer.
Titus walking around with his massive Warhammer was just something that really spoke to us. We knew we had to include that in our piece.
I think you kind of have to do Ultramarines if you're doing 40k.
That iconic pose of him stomping on the face of a Tyrannid.
The arch of his back, the power in his chest. We're into something special here.
He's a stalwart of military discipline, rugged determination.
Something that just imbued dominance.
Just glorious.
From virtually all angles, there was something going on, something to look at.
The Hormagaunt, it's this huge piece, the size of a cat, as well as skulls from eons of war, to make this world that's just a nightmare really come to life.
The devil is in the details with a character like this. Titus has been in the throes of battle for a long time. He's a veteran of multiple campaigns. We wanted that to be displayed to the best of our ability, and in this case we felt that was with old school model making techniques.
We're fortunate with Titus to be able to give the collector interchangeable parts. We couldn't choose if we wanted a chainsaw or a thunderhammer. Whatever day of the week it is, you want to be able to change them.
We've obviously got his helmet, which actually lights up. So you're going to have that dark red glow, and then without the helmet, looking pretty mean after exterminating another one of his enemies.
So many of us have painted Warhammer our whole lives. To paint a big one was truly amazing. I think we've done Titus proud, and I hope everyone out there agrees with us. Abaddon the Despoiler, one of my favourite characters, the master of the Black Legions and a big, violent, brutal thug.
I think Abaddon is the penultimate baddie when it comes to 40k. Who doesn't love a good baddie?
We wanted to bring a sense of malice and the opulent destruction that this character embodies.
The sheer majesty he's got with his armor is just huge. I mean, the claws are going to be phenomenal.
A bit more gnarly, a bit more terrifying, more imposing.
We have sculpted him with his demon sword held aloft, looking to the future to burn the Imperial Palace to the ground and remove the Emperor from his throne.
If you've got an army, what do you want next? You want a shrine to your army. And where better to go than Saint Celestine? She's ascending as a living saint.
You can hear the choral sounds as you look at it. It really harkens back to the smaller figure.
We wanted to showcase her grace, her power, and her capability of divine retribution.
Saint Celestine is just this really beautiful, standout piece of sculpture.
We consider it the highest honour to get to work in the worlds and universes of Warhammer. We poured our hearts and our souls into it. They come from a very genuine place of love and respect and knowledge for this property. So I hope they're received as they are intended, as a love letter to truly great characters. We have many plans with Games Workshop for the future. We have many hopes and aspirations. There is definitely a 4th character from 40k coming. I promise you it'll make many of you happy.